A new year has just started, and at the European level, 2015 will put Latvia at the forefront, as the country will share for the next 6 months the European Union Presidency. Launching the €315 billion investment plan for the bloc will be the key priority, but the Russian-Ukrainian crisis will also be on the agenda of this presidency. After Lithuania, Latvia is the second Baltic state to chair the presidency of the European Union. While Russia is founding a war in the east of Ukraine, and as a former Soviet republic, Latvia's position towards the Kremlin will be even more challenging than another EU country, such as Spain, for example. The main reason is its total gas dependence on Russia, as reminded Krišjanis, Latvian member of the European Parliament.
We are 100% gas dependent, and gas is about 1/3 of our energy consumption.
Moreover, Russians represent more than a quarter of Latvian population in Latvia, a factor which also put Latvia in an ambiguous situation. During its presidency, Latvia will have to represent the EU interests while protecting its national ones. Above all, the main goal is to keep good relations with Russia, as explained Krišjanis.
The goal is not to have bad relations, the goal is to have good relations. But in a relationship, it takes two. It takes two to dance. And it's not only that Europe wants the situation to improve, Russia also has to want that. And unfortunately, President Putin is not yet showing any signs that he wants that change.
Whatever Latvia's attitude will be towards Russia, its presidency of the bloc will not have a decisive impact on the crisis in Ukraine. According to the Lisbon Treaty, the EU presidency doesn't represent the EU when it comes to foreign policy. The role comes to the European External Action Service, with the new EU foreign policy chief, Federica Mogherini. However, Latvia will play a role in the EU foreign affairs negotiations.
Latvia, of course, can play an important role with that, and that's why this will be on the agenda of our discussions, both on the level of the Commission, Latvian government meeting, as well as on the agenda of the meeting of foreign ministers.
By being at the helm of the EU, Latvian government will also take the opportunity to improve dialogue with Russia before hosting the Eastern Partnership Summit in May. The aim of it is to improve ties between the EU and 6 of the other former Soviet republics. After Latvia, in July, it will be the turn of Luxembourg to take over the EU presidency.